What's up? Continuing on with my challenge. I'm really sick today though, so probably won't be the best. Just woke up. I'm feeling worse, actually. My toe's apparently broken. That's not good. So this has been a fun week so far. I'm gonna try and record every day. I enjoyed doing it, so hopefully feel better. What was I doing? I think I was still just trying to get the base started. Yeah. I don't even have a house yet. Oh boy. Oh, this is lag. What did I do yesterday? I think I did math yesterday. Trying to figure out how much of every resource I'd need for this. I'm gonna continue on after I'm done, by the way. I'm just gonna play it normal. I accidentally hit the caps lock button again. I'm telling you, it's gonna get me killed one day. I'll be the laugh. So I mostly play Xbox, Bedrock, and I don't like how they have the controls on there. There's one certain thing that I just hate with all of my heart for some reason, because I know it wasn't always like that for back when the Xbox 360 had Minecraft. You used to be able to hold something and then press Y to insta-move other things and still hold what this is. But now if you do that and you press Y, it will drop whatever's in your hand instead of moving it quickly. And it used to be perfectly fine and you didn't have that problem, but now you do. And you have to wonder why they made it worse. For no reason. All it is actually worse. I don't see any upside to that. Then again, I don't expect them to be all that good with it. The only thing they really did was make a good game. Even then, most of them didn't make it. It was the one dude. They just keep adding sometimes good, sometimes bad stuff. Like the Phantoms. Hate them. But we chose that. Speaking of us choosing things, why do we still have a mob vote? The only thing it really does is make everyone angry at each other every year. What if we all just collectively say none of us vote? What if we all just don't vote? Then it's automatically a three-way tie, and none of them win. So they'd have to add all of them. if none of us vote, that would be perfect. God, I'm dying. We'll start a hashtag no vote for the mob vote. Just like politics, we have the right to not vote as well. We don't have to vote. That could be a controversial opinion, though. No matter what they come out with, I'm going to be very angry that one of them is going to get chosen over everything else just because people are dumb. So let's be honest. Some people are dumb. It's fine. Don't matter. I can admit that I'm dumb. I'm the most average person alive. I don't have anything interesting about me. I'm just your basic dude. I enjoy playing Minecraft. That's something a lot of people do, so it really isn't. Let's see, I need to get some stone for the walls. For now, at least. I think last time I said I was going to make them out of obsidian. That's going to take a lot. I'm nowhere near that yet. How blast resistant is emeralds? I know how blast resistant. Blast resistant netherite is. Jesus, I'm fumbling on my speech. I think I have to change my skin again. I will be right back. Well, no, I'm not going to be right back. I'll just do it the next episode. I swear I'll remember this time. I'm becoming slowly safer the more flat I make my land. And soon, the wall that I construct will be amazing. I want to try to set my to watch so I'll get copyright strike. There we go. I made the blocks breaking a little bit quieter. It's a bit of an annoying sound sometimes. Still waiting on the music to get back up. I like when music plays. I really like the music again. That's something that I never fail on. Ooh. I didn't think about that. Since it looks like the update's gonna probably be somewhat ocean themed a little bit, what if we get like an ocean music disc? That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. That would be something that would probably take a lot of work to figure out how to implement properly though. And you'd have to figure out what it's gonna sound like. But I feel like calm ocean or strong rushing ocean, one of them maybe which mob that would be voted for would dictate what kind of an update it is. Like they're gonna build it off of what we vote for. If that's what it seems like is gonna happen and they don't stand the ocean for the entire time for that mob vote video stuff, then I'd say vote, but only for which biome we want updated more. Sadly, I don't think that's gonna be the end, but oh well. Never expected them to actually do an end update this soon. By this soon, I mean like a few years too late. The end desperately needs an update. And so does a lot of other things. As long as they get some of those things fixed, I don't care. Honestly. I care more about replayability of the game. Because I've been playing this game since I was like, I think 7, or in 2005. So, 7, 5. Hold on. 2007, or 2005 plus 7. Since 2012. That's over 10 years ago. That's exactly 11. I'm playing this game for 11 years. I have seen a lot of things. I've been here for ages. I love this game. Grew up with it. I just want to make sure it's amazing and at its fullest potential. Also very replayable, because I do not want to stop playing this game. It would make me sad if I had to stop. Now, to be honest, I'm 18, but I'm also still in school. Like, I'm not gonna say which kind of school, but I'm not able to go to school today. Like, I hate missing school because it's really hard to make up the work and find the time to do that. Because no one has the time to accommodate to me being late except me. And even then, I don't have the time for that. Usually when I'm late and can't be there, it's not something I plan on. So I don't have the time. But since that's usually an unavoidable thing, it means I'm going to have to figure out when I can make up the work, how to make up the work, if it's notes, what it all means. And usually if the teachers are good, they'll help you out and try and make sure you understand what you're getting at. But if they really don't care, then you're screwed. Like, there's no figuring it out on your own. You're basically screwed for whatever that is. And that sucks. do some streaming. I don't think I'm eligible to stream yet. I have a very old account, so this is a low likelihood that I'll be able to stream yet. I don't know if streaming is still something you have to be eligible for or not, but if it is, then I'm not. Oh, God. I need to get to work on an XP farm immediately. Then I have to get to work on getting villagers. The whole reason I'm on this update is for the villagers. I don't like going on the older updates for specific things. Besides God apples, I love that. But I don't like the villager changes they make. That's stupid. No one was complaining about it. Don't make it so it's harder for us on that front. Just make it so that we don't need to take that easy route. Besides, it's also still hard to get the gold for the golden apples. It's hard to get all the stuff for spider eyes every 10 seconds. It's not like it was very easy to do all that. Like, it took me a week to maybe get everything that I need for that at some point. Then again, it doesn't take me nearly that long on Bedrock. It's just because I'm more used to it. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to this that it takes me that long. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a developer. That's the main point. I don't know anything. I'm just a common person. I only know what I like and don't like. In my opinion, I don't like the villager updates that they're making. I'm okay with the different biomes, but allow us to, like, lower their trade prices as much as we want. Some of us have trouble getting diamonds and emeralds and all that. We're gonna pill and make us get more emeralds, like the other stuff that we have trouble getting. So, I don't know. Maybe they just... That kind of removes the replayability too. I'm gonna probably rant about this a little bit. That's... Okay. It's about to be nighttime. And then we have to think about the stuff that they've removed from Bedrock that everyone liked over there just because Java didn't have it. But they won't remove stuff from Java just because Bedrock doesn't have it. They're favoring one game over the other. Always. Like over here, we can use our offhand and stuff. I get why they can't use that on Bedrock, but like, maybe don't have it in this game yet until it's over there, or that's fine. Alright, we keep that. We're gonna give an example of them just removing something from Bedrock because it isn't on Java and technically it's a glitch. Even though there is stuff in Java that everyone likes and they won't remove because it's Java edition. It has to do with furnaces. On Bedrock, you used to be able to get mass amounts of XP from getting a furnace, a hopper on top of it, a hopper on the bottom of it, and a chest. Usually you fill up that chest with like, I don't know, one block. Like, you'd go like this through the entire chest, just so it's filled up and can't get anything from the hopper. And you'd get like, I don't know, a stack of 5 stacks of something smeltable, so it'll all fill up the hopper, and then smelt one thing, and it would continue giving you XP for that entire 5 stacks. Like that. But you could keep doing it, and it would 5 stacks worth of XP, so you'd get like, I don't know, 15 levels each time you did it. And that's for every one of these. Like 1 to here would be 15 XP about levels. That's huge. But they removed that. And there's not really a good way to get XP on Bedrock. Like, we don't have the same farms as Java does. We don't have anything that Java does, honestly. It's an entirely different game. Same game, different mechanics. That's a better way of stating it. We don't have half the mechanics that that Java does. These fish are dumb. Anyway. Now there's one trade that no one talks about. And is very good in general, just because we all use librarians anyway. Ink sac trades. If you're set up near a river and have squids like I do, you can go stab them all up for their ink sacs, and bam, you got yourself amazing trades for days. Usually it's like 5 ink sacs for an emerald, but even with the new rebalanced trading, that wouldn't be a problem. That would still be 1 zombie cure, and you'd probably get 1 ink sac per 1 emerald. That's basically just killing a squid equals an emerald. That's huge. I should start a mine. I think I've been winding up dirt to make this area flatter for long enough. I'm gonna go get a mine. Actually, screw a mine. I have a better idea. Because I remembered something entirely stupid. Iron mostly generates up here in the mountains. Why? The guess is as good as mine. I don't know. They just thought it would be funny. Honestly, the way things were generating before weren't that bad. And the way they're generating now also isn't that bad. I think we need like a mix. Like, it's not perfect. And there's ways that it could be way better. There's no such thing as perfect. Alright? But you could realistically get all of this stuff way better. I think I could make a bootleg version of this game that would be better. Not saying that I will and I condone that, but I could. I don't know anything about game making. I could probably do that. Mostly because I would listen to my community more on what they want. I know that's not what I do with YouTube. That's stupid. That's a whole different thing, though. That's my job. I like this. At least I want it to be my job. If I start making actual money on this, then it can be my job, and I could be happy. Just need some more subscribers is all. You have to have 500 to be eligible to make money on YouTube. That's difficult for me. I don't know. I don't know what people always like. I'm not the popular kid. I'm more of a dipstick who doesn't know anything. That's gonna be useful for me. If I get a bucket of lava, I can make it to the nether right now. There's one thing I will say. when they do decide to make an update that's like super big, they always do it amazingly. Nether update, cave updates, that wild update. It wasn't that wild, but it's because they had to take out some things. They didn't really have to take it out. None of us would have been angry if it wasn't just like real life, but I guess it wouldn't feel morally right. I can respect the moral part of it. So that's fine. I don't get why people get so angry about that. Like, they have morals they don't want to pass. That's fine. Would you be happy if anyone else said, hey, we want you to cross your morals so you can give us what we want? That wouldn't be very good. Like, none of us like that. This was useless. There's nothing in here. This whole cave was useless. There's nothing in here. Maybe I'm just blowing steam out my mouth for the fun of it. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. I may or may not put on a texture pack that makes everything kind of like classic Minecraft textures, because I just liked it way better. I'm gonna be honest, I even like the nether texture more. It's not supposed to look nice, it's hell. It's supposed to look unnerving and horrible. I like the new sounds that are associated with it, though. I don't think Netherrack should have been making, like, rocky sounds whenever you break it, like cobblestone or this. It definitely should be making the flesh noise. I like the idea that the entire nether is made out of flesh. Which is weird. Because, you know, this is a kid's game, but the nether is actually hell. And it's made out of flesh. It's not like it's trying to hide it or anything. Like, you could very audibly hear that it's making gooey flesh noises whenever you break it. That, and I don't know whether or not it's a new dimension per se. I'd say, considering there's a ceiling over top of it, and there is a bedrock floor below us, I'm just saying maybe, possibly, the overworld is on top of the nether, considering it's called the overworld, and that would be the underworld then. So that's also why it would be like way quicker to travel down there, because the closer you get to the center of something spherical, usually the quicker it would be to travel around that spherical object. The smaller the sphere, the quicker it is to travel around it. The bigger the sphere, the slower it is, which would make sense as to why you can't travel that fast on the overworld, but you can 8 blocks quicker in the nether. Like, that actually makes sense then. No one can figure out, hey, why is it so much quicker to do that? That's why. Everyone's ignoring the obvious answer, just because they want there to be something more. When really, it's not at all anything more other than the overworld is on top of the nether, and the nether is closer to the planet's core, which is why everything's super hot. It's also hell, which is why there's a bunch of souls down there being damned to eternity and bullshit like that. The only reason I'm collecting this copper is because of maybe I can make a good looking house. I don't know, I'm not good at making good looking houses on this game. If I don't leave this cave, I'm gonna get shot by that skeleton. and went 100%, some mobs spawned behind me where I was. Okay, they didn't. Never mind, it's not 100%, and I'm happy about that. There's a water cave above me. I don't like those. I really don't like the aquifer caves. Those things suck. Just mining along, and all of a sudden, every tunnel that you've ever made just gets flooded with water that you didn't want to be there. The only reason I like the aquifers even a little bit is because sometimes it's easier to find diamonds in them. This is not good. Thank you, videos. They were right. I just have to block my feet from the damage a little, and it's basically non-existent damage. I like that. That's amazing. Also stupid, but amazing. I don't care about that stupidity. It helps me. I just put a block by my feet and I'm fine. Like, that just saved my entire world. Considering I decided to do this on hard. The only reason I did is because I was stupid and couldn't figure out how to record when I started the other world of trying to do this. And I didn't do anything already in that world, so it was no loss. 0 losses right there. But now I'm in hard mode, so I guess there's a loss of difficulty. It was going to be a lot easier, but now it isn't. Maybe I'll get every advancement too. I don't know. That'd be difficult. I don't think I could do that. Then again, I do get bored easily. So after I do this, maybe I will. There's some horses over there. I'm gonna go check out that village that I saw at first, but was too lagged out to go and visit. Because I want to, and I didn't, in the first place, really properly loot it. Like, there's a bunch of stuff here still, I bet. Already I see hay bales. That's melons, alright. This is... How did I forget any of this? Ugh. That's why I don't sprint and run at the same time while jumping. Sprint and jump at the same time. I mean, my stupid spacebar key holds down even after I'm done letting go of it. That's mostly because of lag in the game. I don't have the best PCs. I bought this from Walmart for $400. If I had a good PC, I wouldn't have this problem as much, but I did, so I do. That's a way to 100% get that every time. But also, I don't want that every time. I'm stealing that. Not stealing those. I hate those slabs. The way they look hurts me. I don't even think they changed in the texture update. I think it still just looks like shit. Ooh. Alright. I don't know how many people watched the video from yesterday, but that is at least a fraction of how much gold we need already completed. Oh, I don't want to calculate it in nuggets. That would be horrifying. I don't want to figure that out. Actually, hold on a minute. I'm going to figure that out. Okay. We're going to figure out that in nuggets now. And that's simple, but it's also going to scare me. 8784 times 9. 79,056 nuggets. G nuggets. Oh boy. Well, I can subtract 2 to that. That's how many I have currently. Hello, egg. I am collecting eggs. They're important. You will all see why eggs are important soon. Some of you, the astute of the nobody that watches this video, will already know why I need eggs. As I think in the last video I mentioned the notable one. He made a wither farm. Wither skeleton farm. And he needed eggs for that. That's all I'm going to say until I make it now. Because that's all I need to. Anything else you want to find out about before I actually do it, you have to go watch him. And I highly suggest it. He's an amazing creator. I love watching his videos in my free time. He's a very big inspiration as to why I started this. His channel isn't called The Notable One, it's Luke the Notable. It's amazing. I love watching it. Big inspiration. Very happy. I don't know what kind of stuff can be in these chests. Because like I said, I don't play this version at all anymore. So I have no idea what's going on any of the time. But I do know I should go loot that village that's up on the villager house that's up on the hill. It's a villager house. It's just a house. Don't have to add the word villager before it. Jeez. What's up, Iron Bro? I'm not gonna hit you because I'm scared of you. You can instantly kill me on this version. I'm not equipped for it. I'm not the hardcore kind of person. Not my scene, man. Not my biz. Don't drive with it. Catch the break. Just a jive turkey. That sheep's a square. Actually, it's a few squares. Melons. I think that's all I have. Goodbye. We also have a lot of wheat, but that's not going to help me currently. We'll eventually find out. Recording 39 minutes. And I'm down to rain. I might need to turn my particle down. This is... Oh god. This is lagging. This is extreme lag. This is helping, and that's because I don't see that much rain ahead of me then. The $400 Walmart PC is not good for this. It's just barely scraping by. make this out of blocks of gold first. Then slowly upgrade it to the normal thing that I need. Put you in there. Put you guys in there. Put you in the bread. Damn it, I need it. That's the smarter way to do it. Just put the sacks in there. Keep forgetting that's how much I have. Okay. I have to cook one of you, and then not cook one of you. And I have to cook one of you, and then not cook one of you. I'm just gonna cook all you because I already ate all that. Like, that's fine. It's about to be nighttime. Eat it. I'm gonna do some tinkering after this video, trying to make it work alright. I think I'm gonna make 45 to 55-minute long episodes. This episode would already be almost over. And the only thing I would probably do in between episodes would be getting iron and resources. Actual off-camera mining in touch. And I will make sure I have an advancement ready to get afterwards. That way when I start recording, you can see I get the advancement, and I can prove that I'm still doing it vanilla and not cheating. Because I don't want to cheat. Cheating, I have a very interesting stance on cheating sometimes. Depends what kind of cheating is. Alright, all my iron's melted. Should I start on this? Start on you. My wheat farm is looking better and better. I have stacks of bread. I should get a cow crusher going as quick as possible, but I also don't like how inhumane it is to just crush animals to their death. Then again, this is a kid's game, so whatever. I need a bucket of water, that's what I need. I have to get in that cave using a bucket of water. cauldron unlocked. Check recipe book. I'm good. I don't care about what recipe the cauldron is. I'm just trying to get down this cave. Take a quick look around. How safe is it? Alright. Drop this. I just need more than 3 iron for this to be worth it, and I've got it. The investment on the bucket was big ups. Alright, so I've made 4 iron. Oh no! Alright, do it. Cool. That's what happens if you do not panic and start swinging. That's the biggest of ups. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna go down there next episode. I'm gonna stay up here for a tiny bit and collect resources like iron before I go down there. I could never have enough iron. Maybe I'll make an iron farm. I've never made an iron farm before. Just like I've never made a full series of anything before. So this is going to be a first. I'm going to do this. I'm not giving up on this. This is too much work to give up on already. Alright, this is getting dangerous. I'm going to go back up. I'll go out at night to do this. 2 cobblestone. Better returns. As long as it gives me 100% returns back that I hope in an easy amount of time, then it's worth it. That's how I look at it. As long as the effort that you put in, along with the resources, is immediately turned to profit. You gotta break even quickly, and then get lots of resources quickly. Either that, or you have to get other resources super quick without breaking even on the resources you spent. And if you're doing that, you might as well just also have some way of getting the other resources quick that you aren't breaking even for. Otherwise, that's kind of a waste. That's just how I see it. Like I said, I don't know everything. I just know what some math and what most people like. I'm the common, not the unknown. Eat a melon. Eat the rotten flesh so my hunger goes back down. I'm on my way slowly to getting that. Last time I got that, I was forgetting poison potatoes. Which, yeah, of course I would. That's super hard to get. And the only time you get it, you're like, I didn't want this. But by the time you're looking for it, you realize how little it comes up. Made 4 iron that trip. Wow. Wow, ooh, that's funny. How little that rotten flesh did to just make me hungry. Eventually, I plan on living off of mushroom suspicious stew. Specifically dandelion suspicious stew. That stuff's this stuff's good. Alright, I'm gonna eat raw pork chop. That should be at 8 or 9. 8, alright. Then the raw beef. Then the cooked pork chops, and then the steak. It's almost been 55 minutes, so episode will end soon. I'd say I got a lot done, kind of. It's depending on who you asked. I got a lot done. I will end this video exactly at 55 seconds, so